News Extra 752 at KNEB and brought to you by Gehring Civic Center. Here is Kevin Mooney.
And thank you, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. Here on News Extra today, we're going to talk about Veterans Day. It's coming up sooner than you think, November 11th, a week from Tuesday, so a week from Election Day. And we have John Brehm here, Scottsbluff County Veterans Services Officer, to tell us the things going on Veterans Day. And John, it starts out actually on the day before, November 10th, right?
Yes, on Monday, the day before Veterans Day, they're going to have a reception over here at the Hot Springs, South Dakota VA Medical Center outpatient clinic out here on Portal Place. That starts at 8 and runs till 4 o'clock or 4:50. They're inviting all the veterans to come out, even if you're not enrolled in the VA Medical Center. Come out, take a look at the outpatient clinic, and if you want to get enrolled, we'll tell you how you can do it, and it should be a lot of fun.
All right. That outpatient clinic has worked well, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. It's one of the fastest growing outpatient clinics in the Black Hills system. And you go out there, it's always full. There's always people out there. I've never seen it when it was empty. The waiting room is empty.
Yeah. So it's serving its purpose. And obviously the fight's still on regarding hot springs and so forth. And I don't know when they're going to make a decision on that. It might be on hold right now, for all I know.
They're doing a study, and I imagine it's going to probably be a good year or more than that before they make a decision.
All right. So then we get to Veterans Day, and then there's some things going on Veterans Day. Let's cover at least this first page of stuff here, and then we'll move on further on some of the other activities.
Okay, at 8:30, we're going to have a coffee at the Western Nebraska State Veterans Home. And we do that so the members of the Veterans Home will feel like they're a part of the Veterans Day activities. And the public is welcome to come out to that coffee. We're going to have, I'm sure they'll have donuts, or donut holes at least, and cookies. And all the speakers like John McNally, who's a deputy director for the Department of Veterans Affairs, will be out there. Somebody would like to come out and talk to him. We just have a good time. It's kind of our kickoff for the day. Then at 11 o'clock, we'll have the Veterans Day Parade, which will be on East Overland, starting at 19th Avenue and proceeding west down East Overland to 3rd Avenue. And anybody that would like to be in the parade, just show up on 19th Avenue, facing north, south of East Overland, and we'll get you in the parade. That includes motorcycles, or if you want to, or if you just want to walk in the parade, or if there's a group that wants to walk in the parade to honor the veterans, or they're more than welcome. Then for the participants of the parade, there's going to be a 12 o'clock luncheon over at the VFW Post 1681 Post Home. And at 1:30 is our program at the Western Nebraska State Veterans Home, where John McNally is going to be the featured speaker. Then we also have remarks from the chief operating officer for our clinic out here, the outpatient clinic out here. And then at 5:30, there's going to be a social hour at the VFW Post 1681. And at 6:30 will be the Veterans Day banquet, and that kind of finalizes our Veterans Day activities.
All right. We're going to talk more about some of the activities associated with some of these things that John just talked about on Veterans Day right after this.
Virtual meetings have arrived at the Civic Center. Boost productivity by meeting with multiple locations at one time and no travel expense. With the Polycom video system, you work visually in HD, allowing for a rich learning experience while your speaker is broadcast on jumbo screens. Your speaker can be anywhere off-site. Interact with other meeting sites, and you stay connected locally. Call 436-6888 or GehringCivicCenter.com and like us on Facebook.
Back on News Extra today, we're very pleased once again to have John Brehm here, the Scottsbluff County Veterans Services Officer. November 11th is Veterans Day. I know we're just a bit early, but with all the election things and everything else that we've got scheduled on our program, we thought we'd bring John in here a little bit early to talk about Veterans Day. One of the things in particular on November 11th is the dedication of the extension of the memorial wall at the Veterans Home, and that will happen at 1:30 as part of that particular ceremony out at the Veterans Home. Tell us about that particular extension. It hasn't arrived yet. We're hoping it's going to be there, right?
So there's a memorial wall out at the Veterans Home now where the names of anybody that is a member of the Veterans Home when they expire, or he or her expires, But we want to do an extension, so it's all paid for and everything. But it's going the granite's going to be up, but the marble will go on the sides of it. Now they were telling me by Hersted Monument Company, all of that is that it's on the truck. So we're hoping it's going to get here and it's going to get finished in time. But Mr. Wilson assured me he was sure it was going to be done like that. And we want to invite everybody out to that program at 1:30. It's going to be our Veterans Day program at the Veterans Home, and also we're going to dedicate the extension of the memorial wall. And the STGI that has the clinic over here, the outpatient clinic from Hot Springs, they are in the process of furnishing 2 marble or granite benches, and they're with the backs on them, and that's going to be really nice. That's going to be all part of the memorial wall extension.
All right. Very good. So we can just only hope that the marble arrives and we're in good shape on November 11th, huh?
Well, you always hear that it's in the mail. This is on the truck.
Okay, so we'll see what happens. All right. One of the other things we want to talk about is during the Veterans Day banquet, Mr. McNally, he's going to be a busy guy that day, speaking at all these things, the deputy director of the Nebraska Department of Veteran Affairs, and he'll be speaking at the banquet at 6:30 over at the VFW post, right?
Yes, yeah, and that's everybody's welcome to come to that if they'd like to come. And we really have a good time there. It's everybody's there. It's a kind of our unwinding for the day portion.
Yeah. And
then there's going to be a happy hour from 5:30 to 6 if we really want to unwind a little.
All right. So 5:30 is the hospitality hour. 6:30 is the banquet, and Mr. McNally will speak, and it should be very good. So those are the things going on. Flyovers or anything like that on the Veterans Day parade?
We haven't got it's not confirmed yet. We are working with the Air National Guard out of out of Denver to get some jets in. But I called them yesterday, but they were supposed to be calling me back, but I haven't heard for sure yet. But I want to invite anybody that wants to be in the parade just to come on down, and we'll get you in it.
All right. Where do they line up if they want to be in the parade?
It's down on 19th Avenue. We want you south of East Overland facing north, and we just come right out on Overland and go right down west down East Overland to 3rd Avenue. And we encourage people to bring your flags and wave them on the side, or if you're in the parade, bring flags so you can wave them. Let's really make this a patriotic event and let's make it the biggest and the best one yet.
All right. Very good. John Brehm, the Scottsbluff County Veterans Service Officer, we really appreciate him coming in, telling us about the activities on Veterans Day. We'll be reminding you even more as it gets closer. We appreciate it, John. Thanks.
Thank you.